Nancy Pelosi came out and did not stutter. Are we going to have the public option or not? Here's some quotes. Any real change requires the inclusion of a strong public option to promote competition and to bring down costs. If a vigorous public option is not included, it would be a major victory for the health insurance industry. And now she's been hitting the health insurance industry, and those are strong words. Now, but she continues in case you weren't clear. President Obama has said that a public option will keep the insurance companies honest. If someone has a better idea for promoting competition and reducing health care costs, they should put it on the table. But for the past month, opponents of health insurance reform have demonstrated that they are afraid of the facts. They have only offered distortions, distractions, and misrepresentations to try to kill this historic legislation. And here's the conclusion. Quote, a bill without a strong public option will not pass the House. Eliminating the public option would be a major victory for the insurance companies who have rationed care, increased premiums, and denied coverage. Now, them's strong words. Them's fighting words. I love it. Okay. Look, discredit where discredit is due, credit where credit is due. Now, Nancy Pelosi, we've criticized her in the past sometimes for not being as strong in taking on Bush. This is a strong stand. Now, it could be a trick. Okay. Now, I'm not trying to be bah humbug, and I'm not trying to, look down on the Democrats. If she holds on this position, I'll love her forever. Okay. How could it be a trick? It could be that she's going to say, we're going to pass the public option through the House. And they do. And then the Senate passes a version without the public option. And then when they bring them together, they go, oh, what could we do? We couldn't do the public option. We had to do a trigger, etc. When they bring it back to the House, Pelosi says, well, we already passed it with the public option, but this is the compromise, and the president has to have a victory, so we'll sign on to it. And then she's not lying, because a public option did pass the House initially, but in the end, you don't get a public option. So that is entirely possible. Okay, I'm giving you both sides here. But if she actually means it, and she sticks to her guns all the way through, and says, no, if there is no public option through the Senate version or the combined version, we will not pass it in the House, then we'll have a new American hero. Then I'm on Nancy Pelosi's side, and I say, you know what? Bygones be bygones. The past is forgotten. Let's not look backwards. Let's look forwards. And Nancy Pelosi is a real leader. Anthony Weiner, who's one of the few fighters out there on television, he's been on nearly every show, going toe-to-toe with everybody, being smart, I think blowing them out of the water in these debates. And he was on Rachel Maddow's program, and he said, quote, David Axelrod said on your show that this is like we're in the ninth inning. That's not true. Our cleanup hasn't even come to plate yet. So he's like, we're yet to begun to fight is what he's saying. But here's the important part. We've been in a scrap through the month of August, but we really haven't had presidential leadership in any way when we need it most. He said, if he stands up Wednesday, referring to Obama, and says to the country, we need to have a public option, and here's why, then it's going to get done. If he doesn't, we'll settle for less, and that will be a tragedy. Okay? So, and if that wasn't enough, he says at the end, that's not the change that a lot of people think they voted for. Again, that's strong language, okay? Now, what Weiner is doing is he's challenging Obama. He's saying, look, we heard that you're going to pull the public option, and we're not having it. That's not the change that people voted for, and that would be a tragedy if you did. And he's doing it very publicly, and he's doing it on television. Let's pause and think about the two consequences of that. First of all, do you still, for those of you who think that I'm misinterpreting this, do you still think I'm alone? Why do you think Nancy Pelosi's coming out with that statement? Why do you think Anthony Weiner's coming out with that statement? They obviously think the president has buckled on the public option. And they're desperately trying to get him to change his mind before the Wednesday speech. That's why we put the pressure on now. So anyone who suggests that we should lay back and be like, oh, just trust Obama, let's see what he does, give him a chance, wait till Wednesday. That's the wrong political strategy. If we have any hope at all, we have to put on pressure before Wednesday. I get that, Anthony Weiner gets that, Nancy Pelosi gets that, the Progressive Caucus gets that, and so does Keith Olbermann, who said something fairly dramatic on his program last night. At least we have some soldiers who are fighting here. And I like that. That is a positive development.